Welcome back everyone, Left10 here with another episode of Fighting with Friends. It's battles with my friend Crown from the Nintendo Life forums. We've been wanting to fight again for about a week or two now, but we're on basically way different time zones, like a 6-hour time difference, so it's hard for us to make time to fight each other when either of us are awake or not at work. So I'm going to try my new OU team that I've been making, and he's going to try out his new team as well. I went up with Gengar and Rotom. He's going to open up with Umbreon and Registeel. I'm going to go with Dazzling Gleam, get some super effective damage on the Umbreon. And then I'm going to use Trick on Rotom onto the Umbreon to give him my choice Scarf, because I know that Umbreon, the main use of my Umbreon is to use a bunch of statuses against you to really hinder you with a bunch of different moves. The whole move set is really useful on Umbreon, but if you're limited to only one move, Umbreon basically becomes useless, so I took advantage of that. And then Registeel does use Thunder Wave onto my Gengar, and Umbreon Toxic onto Rotom, so both my Pokemon are statused. And good move on Crowd's part, because now Gengar is going to be a lot slower with the Thunder Wave, and being Rotom so tanky, the Toxic will make it a lot tankier, so he's going to withdraw Umbreon, bring in Lugia, and thanks to that second movie, I keep on thinking Lugia is a water type, but I actually looked it up, it's Psychic Flying, so we get a Hydro Pump off on Registeel. Registeel's going to go for Earthquake, but both my Pokemon have Levitate ability, so it's going to do no damage at all. Gengar's going to get Shadow Ball off onto the Registeel as well, and I double targeted it because I know Registeel could be very tanky and could be a threat, so I want to get it out of the game. So I got it down to about 25% health, and then Lugia's there now, so I'm kind of worried because I know Lugia is now Psychic typing, so it's going to be trouble to my Gengar. But I'm going to leave it in because I don't want to get any free damage off on another Pokemon. And I made a mistake here. I went for Registeel again. I wanted to try to get another attack off. But Lugia's going to use extra Sentry, which is going to bring me down to 10 health, which is awesome. I survive. I didn't have to use my Focus Sash. I get Shadow Ball off onto the Lugia to bring it down to about half health, a little less than half health. And it has leftovers as well, so it's going to bring it back to half health again. And I still have leftovers that was taken from Umbreon onto Rotom to get some health back. And it looks like leftovers is all over the place here on the field. Here we have leftovers everywhere. But I'm going to get some more poison damage, which is going to be a problem coming up for this Rotom. He's going to withdraw Registeel. See that he can't really do anything right now. But he's going to bring in his Magmortar. And I'm actually going to make a good play here. Lugia's going to Roost. I guess thinking that I'm going to probably Protect on Gengar to try to survive, but actually none of my Pokemon have Protect because I didn't prepare for doubles. I thought this was going to be a singles battle. I get Hydro Pump off though on Magmortar, and it's super effective. Obviously, it fades it. So awesome prediction on my part. I do use Dazzling Gleam now on the Lugia. Takes a little bit of damage off, but not much. Yeah, again, like I didn't have Protect on any of my Pokemon. I've been playing singles again. Like I said, the battle spot to try to raise my ranking in singles. So singles is more of a switching contest, who can make the better switch, where doubles is more about the mind games with protecting and not protecting. So going forward with doubles, I will get Protect on some of my Pokemon, but for now I don't really have Protect on any of them. So Lugia's going to use Thunderbolt onto Rotom, which isn't going to do that much. I try and Thunderbolt onto Registeel, not going to do too much, and then Registeel's going to use Iron Head, which will finally take out my Gengar, put it out of its misery. Gengar did a good job though, so now I got the weakened Registeel and the Lugia, which seems to be very tanky. So I got to try to think of something else here. I know that Lugia is part flying, so I do want to take some advantage and bring a rock move into play. So I'm going to bring out my Garchomp. Rotom's going to still take some more damage, so he's probably one poison damage away from being fainted, so I pretty much have one turn left with Rotom. And then I should have gone for Lugia. I went for Registeel. I had a feeling he was going to Protect, and he did, and I made a mistake there. But I do get the Rock Slide off onto Lugia, super effective damage. Doesn't do anywhere near as much damage as I thought. Takes it below half health, but I have a Life Orb on my Garchomp. Thought it would do a lot more, but Lugia is very tanky. And again, I should have gone with the Thunderbolt onto Lugia. Probably would have finished it off. But now I'm going to lose my Rotom with poison damage, even though I have leftovers. The amount of turns poison's been on the field on my side, it's going to be Rotom's going to be fainted no matter what. So bad play on my part. I should have used my gut instinct and went with Lugia, but I didn't. unfortunately. So now I took a while to think about this. Obviously, with the replay, it happens like right away. But I took a long time thinking about who I was going to bring out next. I just finally decided Hydreigon. I wanted to get the Fire Blast off onto that Registeel, get it off the field. And Lugia survives with like an inch of health after that Rock Slide. I do get the Fire Blast off onto the Registeel to finish off Registeel, finally. And I'm surprised that Rock Slide did do more damage, but Lugia is very tanky. It flinched though, so I got a flinch off, so got some good luck there. And we get some more leftovers health back. And now here comes the Umbreon again. So now I'm thinking that Umbreon's going to have... He only has the opportunity to use one attack again because he has Choice Scarf. So I have to make the most of this. Get Rock Slide off. Actually does more damage on Umbreon than I thought. And it faints Lugia. So get Lugia out of here. And now I'm going to use Fire Blast. It's not locked into Fire Blast. I have Choice Specs on my Hydreigon. So that is enough to fate the Umbreon with the added damage. And now out it's going to come Mawile. So I'm a little scared here because obviously I have two dragons against a Mawile, but I do know Mawile is very slow, and I have Life Orb and Choice Specs on my side, and Garchomp is a very fast Pokemon, so I'm confident that I can get an Earthquake off before anything happens. But Mawile does get a Intimidate off, which does lower my attack, so I'm kind of worried if this is going to be enough damage on the Earthquake to faint. So I'm going to go with it anyway. I'm going to go with the Earthquake. Hydreigon has Levitate ability as well, so Earthquake isn't going to do nothing to him. And it's not going to do much to Suicune because it's very tanky, but it does do an awesome amount of damage, critical hit damage onto Mawile, to faint Mawile, get him out before he can do anything to my dragons. So that was awesome right there. Very happy with that. Now we have, again, I'm locked into Fire Blast. It was meant for Mawile anyway, just in case the Earthquake didn't faint. Ice Beam is going to go off on Hydreigon. It's super effective, brings it down to below health, half health, so I'm very happy with that. I didn't take it out. It was tanky enough to withstand the hit. I'm going to take Hydreigon back because still, two dragons out there with an Ice Beam isn't a very good idea, so I'm going to bring Talonflame out, predicting the Ice Beam back on, still be faster, get the Dragon Claw off, but I have Intimidate on me, so my attack is lowered. Suicune's going to use a Calm Mind, predicting this, thinking that there's not really anything I could do with the Intimidate onto my Garchomp with the attack lowered. So it's going to get a free Calm Mind with the special attack and special defense boost. And again, leftovers, restoring some health. Now it's going to protect to get some more leftovers health back and kind of scout out what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to do a Brave Bird and Dragon Claw. So he knows this, but it's his, again, last Pokemon. So he's just trying to stall a little bit to get as much health back as possible to try to survive this wave of attacks. I do get the Brave Bird off. It's going to do quite a bit of damage, takes it down to about 15% health. I do get the Dragon Claw off, and that's just enough to finish off Suicune. So awesome job there. Great battle. Thank you very much, Crown, for an awesome battle. Thank you for letting me test out my new team. I look forward to getting more practice with my team. I just want to try something new. I mean, a lot of the championship caliber players are using all these OU Pokemon, like the same exact Pokemon over and over again. And even though it's predictable, I mean, it's very powerful. So I just wanted to see how it did with it. So it worked well with this battle. Let's see how it does with other battles. Hope you liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and happy 4th of July to everyone in the United States. Thanks, guys.